What's up, nerds? Who's with me? I see disappointed so far with the updates. Yeah, Chewy? I haven't seen it at all. I've been saving my exploitations and seeing for you all, for you people. What's up, nerds? Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. And in today's quest, what am I doing? Let's see. I think I had a pre-written statement I was going to make here for all of those that are looking to make sure that I have all of this clean. I'll edit this stuff out later. Let's see here. So what was I going to? Oh, so Chewy just said it. MTG Webcore actually promised more than 400 challenges, 4 free Planeswalkers, better packs, exclusive foils, and the game's first Sultai Walker. Yay! Today we stop reading the announcement and find out what exactly works, what's working, what isn't, etc., etc. As always, I appreciate you. My name is Master, your humble servant, sponsored by Webcore. So a lot of content today is going to be featuring materials that were given to me by Webcore, and we're just going to go overall and look through everything and make sure that it works for us here. So if you are just joining us, let me know where you are, who you are in the world. How many we got here? We have several people here. You guys are just being quiet. Maybe you're working today, yeah? I'm going to say this right now. I am in a remote location. My internet is always super spotty. I got to shut that down so I'm not killing my stream. So if this is a little spotty for you, I apologize. If you need me to repeat something, let me know as we go. We had massive rainstorms this past week, and it's pretty much shot all of our internet coverage to crap. So hopefully this gets recorded cleanly and I won't have too many updates or issues and interferences on side of the thing. That said, let's get right into it. We got a lot to cover here. Let's go start off with the shop because I haven't even looked at the challenges yet. I'm gonna go play those games with you guys live. This is gonna be a little more loose and casual with you guys here today, a little more fun. So first things first, I don't know that I see any other additional packs yet. Let's take a look see. I got some Time Spiral packs that I'll be opening here with you guys momentarily. But are they down towards the elite packs? Let's take a look see down here. Yes, Summer Celebration, right chair, right chair. So you got 240 gold for all the cards I already have. Let's see what I don't have. Are these guaranteed non-dupes? They better be guaranteed non-dupes. I don't see anything that says guaranteed non-dupe. Power up the deck, impact hand tier, favorite cards. So, yeah. Devastating Onslaught. Man, I see a bunch of cards in here I want, but they're not non-dupe. I'm not going to go just throw gold away for nothing if they're not guaranteed. 31 days to do this, 8 cards. And what are our percentages? That's not what I wanted to do. Let's look at our percentages here. Actually, I can just click on it up here, can't I? So I can keep eye contact with you people. All right, so it is here. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted the percentages, my man. There they are. They're at the top. So 46% chance for common, 30%, 31% chance just under that for uncommon, just over 19% for rare, and 3.10% for mythic, and a 0.8% for a masterpiece. So these are non-dupe. These are not non-dupe packs. For 240 gold, you're going to get 8 cards. Out of, is it just all standard sets? Is that what it is? Let me look, see here. It's not even all standard sets. It has historical stuff in it too, legacy stuff. Man, why? I guess these are the cards that we were saying we wanted to see in the summer celebration pack. So let's see what's in PMA. From PMA is in here. Salvala is in there. All right. I don't know if anybody asked for that. From the Judgment block, Torment block, all of them. Yeah, those 3. You got Cabal Therapy, Chainer's Edict, Desecrated Temple. Okay. Let's not do this. Come on. What is this? This is one of the Zendikar ones. Grip of Desolation. Really? We wanted that's a common card, right? Yeah, it's uncommon. We wanted that? That's what we were asking for? Huh. All right. Yeah, and it's not even guaranteed non-dupe. That's what's killing me here. That's what's killing me. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to go waste gold on something. I'm just going to go. I might just for the lulz for you guys, for you, just to show you what's up. But yeah, I don't think. What's up, Kilroy? Oh my gosh, I like that. I'm gonna take that. Oh my gosh. OM gosh. All right, exactly. What's up, Nerd Buckets? What's up, Aradoron? It's good to see you, buddy. And yeah, FYI, number one, let's not bury the lead. The summer celebration packs are not non-dupe. I have strong emotions about that. I don't like that one bit. Let's go ahead and go over to the paid section. New Beginner Summer Bundle. What's in this set? You get Unstoppable Slasher, the full art version, which I already have. You get the Enduring Curiosity. This card is seeing a lot of play right now. When a creature you control deals combat damage to your opponent's planeswalker, draw a card, then gain 3 mana. When this creature dies, create an Enduring Curiosity support. What is it that... Oh, no, it's not Enduring. It's not this one. It's the Snake one. Kona Rescue Beastie? Is that what that is? All right. Survival, fetch first creature, support card. Okay, that art's ugly. I don't like that at all. So, not overly impressed with that. Goliath Daydreamer, that is beautiful. I want royalties this time. Have your attorneys contact my attorneys. They'll hash it out, okay? Minus our attorney's fees. That's beautiful. I like that. Is the card playable? It's 8 mana for a 4/4. When this creature enters the battlefield, exile all spell cards from your graveyard. When this creature attacks, return a random card from your exile to your hand. If that card is a spell card, it gains full mana. I dig it. I think that's a fun little card. And this is a pretty card that I didn't buy or I didn't get for gold out of out of Fibblethip, out of. And then you get a boost. You get 5 booster packs. Oh my goodness! You get 5 Foundations booster packs for $4.99. Which ones of these are playable? Unstoppable Slasher is worth the $5 in and of itself. The rest of the cards are nice. You got a good art version of it if you don't have Slasher already. Yeah, I think this is a good bundle. I think that's good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. I still got to do my review video. I'll do that hopefully tomorrow or the day after for Teferi, but I will have it for you guys by the end of this week. I do have Muldrotha. There's only 13 days for this, so if you guys want to grab Muldrotha, it's more Muldrotha. I will be going through that here today to spotlight for you guys that deal. Muldrotha Gravetide deck starter. Do I have these? I have all 3 of these. Are they rare, sliver, uncommon, sliver, and that one's sliver. So slivers. Yes. She will be done next week. And Jay Ballard, Task Manager, are any of those cards good? I don't know. The foil, here they are. $35 for the foils. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable for $5, right, Chewy? This is pretty, and she's usable. This is a good card. If you guys haven't played Blight, if you have Moonshadow and you haven't started running a Blight deck, it's a lot of fun. I like Blight decks a lot. They're dependable. They can win events for you, and that's pretty. What else we got? Meek Attack. 5 mana, activate red. If the first creature card from your hand that costs 10 or less into the battlefield, that creature gains haste and imminent death. Imminent death. You got to go through so many hoops to get imminent death. Just whatever. I guess if you have creatures that trigger on death, certain things they do. Destroy all creature reinforcements, then destroy all creatures except for the first each player controls. Okay, that's fine. That's a pretty card though. That is pretty. What about this one? Harmonized Crescendo. This is one where the foil gets in the way of the art. I can't even see it. It's not a good card for foil. Target creature gains Changeling until end of turn. Draw X cards. Those cards gain half of their mana, rounded down. X is the number. So I have the regular card of this. I have to go test this out. If I go take a stack of Tokis and I change them into Changelings with a leader that's there for Changeling or whatever they are, they get gobbled up. They don't come back, right? Nothing else happens. That's just what that is. Draw X cards. Those cards gain half their mana. Round it down. X is the number of merfolk cards you control. You're not controlling any merfolk cards. Nobody's playing merfolk. You saw that. It started off flat and then it came out foil. Selfless Safe Right. They like the iterations there. 4/2, 18 mana. When this creature enters the battlefield, other elf creatures you control get shield cannon 1. That is not worth that. You got to cheat that out, but it's a pretty card. All right, 2 more. Glen Elendra Guardian. That's a pretty card. When this creature enters battlefield, create a Blight Gem. When you clear a Blight Gem, drain 3 mana from your opponent's hand. But for 7 mana for a 3/4 with flash and flying, that's pretty good. That's a good creature for 7 mana. And then Collective Inferno. Again, this is another one where the art is actually awesome, and I can't see it because the foil is kind of foiling it. Sorry. My apologies. At the beginning of your turn, if you have at least 3 different creatures that share a type in your library, your creatures gain double strike until the beginning of your next turn. At the beginning of your turn if you have it. Okay. That's a lot for 13 mana. Okay. Is it worth $34.99? This is the best card in the group. This is a great card. Is it worth $35? That's up to you. The rest of these are okay. They're pretty. If you're buying this, you're buying it strictly because of the pretty factor. And I couldn't fault you. That first one's worth it all in and of itself. So I saw this bundle for the Planeswalker bundle. They talked about like, hey, we're going to do the Planeswalker bundle. They made it sound like it was new. This is the same bundle we had some time ago. This is still a good deal. I said it then. I'm going to say it now. This is a really good deal. A, if you don't have all 3 of these walkers. And B, you don't mind investing serious money into the game, which if they're doing it again, it must have paid for them to run it. Does that make sense? You don't run things that don't sell. If it sells, you run it again. This is probably just an excuse for them to run it again. They could have said in the announcement, the return of. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, right? Mostly newish standard, so they will be around a while. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So those foil cards are not going to be lost when rotation happens in January. So those cards will be around for a while. You can continue to play with them after the fact. So you'll get some heavy lift out of them. And in fact, once rotation happens, although we have 2 more sets that are coming out before then, maybe 3. Good God, this is the biggest. I've played Magic the Gathering, and I haven't played tournament, but well, no, that's true. I've played in tournaments. I've played since the 90s, since Unlimited came out. So it was Alpha, Beta, and then there was Unlimited. I started on Unlimited, kids. Listen up. Gather around. Old man's talking. All right? I have never seen a standard this big in my life. And in those days, we were waiting for rotation to happen because the meta was too big. This is a double-sized meta. Triple, dare I say? Somebody do the math on that. Good God, you all. That's a lot of cards. I am very much looking forward to, although I'm going to lose a lot of my favorite play types, I'm very much looking forward to set rotation because when that happens, you're going to see a bunch of other really good cards that never get played because we only got 10 cards in a deck and they're not good enough to compete in this overly stupid sized meta. You get the picture? You're laughing now. You see what I'm saying? I got to scooch this way. Where am I? There I am. All right. That said, this Planeswalker bundle for 80 bones is great. You got 3 of the best walkers in the game. You got my Dak in the Vault. You got Grist, Plague Swarm Grist. The Plague Swarm Grist. Yeah, Plague Swarm Grist. That's what it is. I wrote a whole song for her. I haven't released it yet. I got to put it out for you guys at some point. Some of you are saying no. And I'm saying yes, that's going to happen. Let's see. It's an original too. Dakin Shadow Slayer. So listen, if I wrote a song for it, it's probably worth getting. If I produced a song, it's probably worth getting. You got a triplet of some of my favorite songs right here. Grist hasn't gone public yet, but yeah, I like the lyrics on that one a lot. This is a great bundle. It's a great starter set. You got all your colors covered. You got black, white, blue for Dakin. You got green for Grist. You got red for Dak. And then you've got John Cena going on. All right. What's been reviewed so far? The card pool for the summer celebration packs looks pretty good. It does, Zevert. However, it's not non-dupe. That's the biggest thing we're talking about in the card packs. They're not non-dupe. So I'm going to go try a poll and see if that's just an omission of the lettering and I get guaranteed non-dupe cards because it's priced like the other packs that have non-dupe stuff, right? But this has 8 cards in it. It's not a single card. If it were a single card, I'd know it'd be guaranteed non-dupe. But it's not. I'm positive it's not non-dupe. But I will go open one just to see what the pull rate is on that. I just don't want to waste a ton of gold on that because, hey man, I gotta eat. All right, Eridoran says, look at how Other games are priced. That has typically DLC, and they're asking $80. I would like to see the economics and price versus sales on stuff like that. Especially when you can get all of those walkers for gold at some point in the future. They are that good, though. Like, if you're just getting started and you're going to be a long-term player and you don't have these 3 walkers, these guys will change your win percentages. They'll pay for themselves over time, in my opinion. But it's your money. There's your cash. You got to make those decisions. I can't make those financial fiscal decisions for you. You got to be fiscally responsible. All right, so those are all of the bundles in there. I think, honestly, the best little bundle in here is probably the first one at $5. That's hella good right there. Full art cards. You get Unstoppable Slasher for $5. He will be rotating, though, this summer, or this winter, I should say. He's with Duskmourn, so that will rotate out. But that's a cool-looking card, and he's very, very good in peasant deck builds. So there you go. And I don't have the rest of these. And then you get 5 booster packs for foundations. That's a pretty good deal. That's all. I think pound for pound, dollar for dollar, that's probably the best value in the vault right now, or in the shop. Right? This is a great new player Planeswalker bundle. Though, if you're new trying to get things up and running fast, that will definitely do it. It will. Yeah. I mean, if you're serious and listen, everyone's money is different. When I first got started, I was a whale. I could dump a ton of money into the game. I would have jumped at that in a heartbeat. Over time, though, I've become so frugal and efficient with the way I do things, it doesn't make fiscal sense for me to go do that when I can just grind it out and get it in like 30 days. Planeswalker bundle. Yep. I believe the Hunter confirmed they're non-dupe in your Discord. I believe the Hunter confirmed they're non-dupe in your Discord. They're not non-dupe. Okay. Thank you. I was about to go dump 240 at it. They expect someone that's new, not interested in the game, and not invested in the game, to drop $80 in it. Eridorn, so this is the thing when it comes to money. It's really important that you guys understand. I have to say this. I do marketing and sales consulting for big businesses. I help them really evaluate how their market shares are working, what's selling, what isn't. What you need to understand is in any given market share, okay, marketing lesson, 15 to 20 or 10 to 15% of your buyer base is never going to buy anything. That might be as high as 30%. They're never going to buy anything. They're just going to be info suckers or free suckers, okay? Free to play, etc. Right? It's not derogatory, it's just what it is. You get the middle of the road folks that are about 50% of your database, which are going to be, they'll buy moderately. They'll buy some mid-level stuff. Or when they do buy, let me rephrase this. When people buy stuff, okay, it falls into one of 3 categories. They buy nothing, ever, never. When they do buy, they buy the moderate stuff. Or if they buy, they'll buy, 15% will buy the small stuff. They'll never buy anything bigger than the smallest thing they can get. 50% of your people will buy the middle package, the medium level stuff. They'll buy that fairly often. So in this case, let's say $100 is our threshold. So that means anything under $10, $15, people, when they spend money on the game, they'd spend that, right? So you got to keep that kind of stuff available for them. I don't think we have enough bundles like this $5.90 or $4.99 package. I think that's great. They need to do more of that. I think they'll get more conversions off of stuff for $5. You got 1 or 2 really good cards, and the rest of it's good value. That's a good value exchange for $5. That's really, really good. That's a great exchange, okay, for newer people. All right. Once you're established and you're well and you have all the cards, none of this stuff makes sense. But then you also have 50% of your people will buy whatever the middle of the road package is. That's just what they're going to buy. No matter how it's packaged, no matter what's inside, no matter what they do. However, when you're bundling a package, you usually want it to be 2 to 3x the perceived value of what the lowest package is. So if you got a package that's like $10 and I'm going to go spend $50 on another one, I want to see at least, well, at 10x really in that case. I want to see at least a 10x increase in value. And then I want to spend about 50% of that. So I want to spend $30 to $50 on 50 or 60 to $100 worth of value. Does that make sense? That feels like a good deal, a good bundle. So in this case, I think even for the Planeswalker here, but again, I'm on the wrong one. Again, where'd you go? There you are. Okay. Now your 15 to 20% are whales. They're always going to buy the top package. They always take some of the biggest stuff. So if they come in and they don't have this, $80 is nothing. Then they don't care. What's $80, right? They're in that 4% income bracket and they spend a ton of money. Okay. So because of that, they don't care about the $80. They care about the results. And if they hear us talk enough about, look, let's not argue. These are 3 of the strongest, if not the strongest walkers in the game, right? I use all 3 of these guys all the time. Dakin less because I'm more established, but for the newer player, there's no better walker for a new player. Fight me. I know. I got some of you guys that are going to hate on me. Amanatu is better. Whatever. She's not as good as Dakin for new players. Maybe when you have an established collection, but I still don't believe that. But, and here's how I know. I never play Amanatu. I never, ever play Amanatu. That's not because she's not great. She's great. I just don't play her. Everything else I want to do in the game, there are other walkers that do it better than she does, in my opinion. So, that said, tangent. All 3 of these guys, though, are starting lineup. You know, they'd make my top 9 walkers in the game. Okay, they expect someone. Blah, 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 blah. So, that said, again, marketing lesson 101, 15% will always buy the lowest one. 70%, 50 to 70% will buy your middle package, and then 15% will always take the top package. I'm one of those guys. When I go buy a thing new, a TV or whatever it is, I want the top of the line thing because I never want to buy that thing again for another 10 years. I'm going to go drive that thing in the ground. When I bought my truck, we just bought a truck, a 2021 Toyota Tundra. Paid $43,000 for it, okay? It's a lot. Trucks are stupid expensive. New, they're like $100,000. But that's the last year of the V8. We do a lot of cattle hauling, and you know, I'm a Chevy guy, and all my mechanics were telling me, go get a Toyota. It's time to get a Toyota. I'm like, damn it. I love that truck. We took it out water hauling last weekend. My God, was it amazing. That thing just crawled out of the, oh my God, it was exciting to go water hauling, right? But I got all the bells and whistles. It's got all of the top of the line, everything on it. Why? Because I'm not buying another truck for 10 years. I still have my other truck. I didn't sell that one because I got that one top of the line, and that truck's still kicking ass. My son's driving it. But that truck could go out and do all the water hauling too. It could do all the ranch work I want. That's the way I am. That's the way certain people are. You don't care about this. Moving on. That's enough. We're off topic. Get back to the things at hand. Here we go. All right. So as we got note and confirmation, man, you're talking some nonsense sometimes, guys. Daywalker. Yeah, you went Tacoma. Tacomas are great. I got a Tundra. Did I say Tacoma? I meant Tundra. I got a 21 Tundra. It's the last of the V8s. They switched to double V6s after that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I need a real engine to go haul real cattle and do real work. I got to go wood hauling here soon. I feel the same about the new Planeswalker Muldrotha. What is that? How do you pronounce it? Muldrotha? I have Planeswalkers that are better if I need green, blue. But Kazmina, for that walker, it's not even a matter of what she does. We're going to go test it right now. It's a matter, I think it's a she. I don't know what it is. But it's a color combination that allows me to do so many different things we haven't been able to do before in combination. There's blue-black, there's black-green, there's blue-green, but there's not blue-black-green, right? This is the first time we're doing that, so that's cool. Yeah, I think the stream crashed. Are you guys back with me? Let me know if you guys are with me. I'm going to keep talking because it should be recording, but if not, yeah, how would you know if Amanatu is better or not if you never play her? I play with her often. I go out and test her. I go run decks with her. I never use her in actual events. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Not even YouTube could tolerate